Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for March 24th through the 30th, 2014. And so I'm just calling everyone in your energy, and your guides and angels. I've already done this. But just calling your attention now to this circle, to join in with your higher self as you take a deep breath, to just connect and link in with your divine spirit in this sacred space that is within your heart. And just to put aside any worries and concerns and just pray with me, asking for clarity through the love of Source, through Source's guidance, and just getting clarity and insight as to what we can expect in this week. And so the sense that we get from this week is that I'm seeing a candle, and that this candle, and I've been seeing it since I've been even trying to prepare for this reading. So there is something as a very strong light, that there's a sense of light coming into our lives, a brilliance, but I feel that this candle truly represents you. And so there's a sense that you are renewed. There's a sense of renewal, that your passions are burning brightly. You are maybe getting a greater sense of purpose, and it's almost like you feel like you've been reborn a bit in some ways this week, and you're getting more and more clear about the path that you should take. You are able to expand. They're showing me like a flower opening. So you're beginning to feel expansion within yourself, and you're beginning to expand your ideas, or maybe put things into action. So you're just starting to open up to whatever it is that you've been focusing on or been praying about. It's starting to open up to you, or you're starting to open up to it. It's one of those things where it's like sometimes we either have to offer or we have to receive. And sometimes we don't always embrace who we truly are. And so it feels like this time that you're going to start to embrace and open up into what's been inside of you, your purpose, the passions, that light. So this light seems to almost illumine everything. It's very strong, and it's definitely a white candle. It looks like a candle that has been burning for a long time. It's very ancient looking. I mean, the wax that is dripping down from it almost looks like a Gothic cathedral. And so this tells me that this is a very ancient source within you that is awakening, and that you're starting to make a connection with. And I would dare to venture to say that this is your higher self, your ancient wisdom, all the accumulation of energy and frequency and intention and prayers that you have been honing and cultivating. And they're showing me that this is going to bring some new results and huge changes. So as you're going through these huge changes are sweeping through your life, and as also they are sweeping through others' lives, because as it's sweeping through your life and creating change, your change is having an effect on others. And the Ascended Masters want you to know that they are with you through these changes. So whoever it is that you pray to, whether it be Jesus, Mother Mary, Buddha, whomever, they are with you and assisting you through these changes. And so this is the time now to not be afraid of embracing your dreams. I know last week I experienced some of my wishes coming true, and some other people did as well. And it was like, okay, it's here. And then all of a sudden you're like, slow down, whoa, I'm not ready. You want to distrust yourself, and you start, thinking from that old paradigm of fear. What if I mess this up? Am I doing the right thing? And the thing about it is to just focus on that it's something has shown up, and that somehow your prayer was answered. And you have to calm yourself and just say, I'm ready. Because if I wasn't ready, I wouldn't have been able to allow it in. Do you get that? So think about that. If you weren't ready for some of the things that are coming up, some of those changes that are starting to really manifest, and you're being confronted with an opportunity, not a challenge, but an opportunity to embrace that, then say to yourself, whatever this life change is, I must be ready, because law of attraction would never have allowed it to come through. I have embraced this idea on some level of my awareness, and I'm ready to receive it because it's here, it's in front of me. So all I have to do is step right in and take a step. So let's take a look at the first card from the Archangel Oracle deck. Okay, now this is the Archangel Haniel, and it says sensitivity. It says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay, so this is a card. Now, we've been getting cards from this deck that are similar to it. The gentle card from Archangel Sandalphon is another card that I kind of feel that's in sort of in alignment with this card. So this is a time for you to just be aware, okay, and to really pay attention to this energy or these feelings, because they can be like a navigational tool for you. And so there's no need to fear your feelings, but rather to understand what they are helping you to, how they're helping you to make decisions, important decisions for you, and how they're like a honing device, or like a fine-tuning, where you can figure out, based on the degree of the emotion, what you may need to work on for yourself, what you can accept or cannot accept. Just look at it that way, as information, all helpful, coming to assist you. And this may be a good time this week to really spend some time outdoors, to balance your energies so that you can have clarity. Because your senses can be useful tools to us. But sometimes when we're a little imbalanced, then we can't quite gauge the emotions correctly. So get outside and clear your energy, or engage in an activity where you feel in your element, so to speak, where you feel confident, where you feel alignment. So this week is really going to be important for you to do whatever it takes to find alignment for yourself, so that you can use those tools of intuition and sensitivity to help you to really gauge the choices and decisions that you want to make, so that you can really be present with the changes that are coming through, and instead of being afraid of the changes that are coming through, and having your prayers answered. So be very, very, very sensitive about this, because usually we don't recognize a lot of times that there are opportunities in front of us. What we see are risks, and we talked about that before, because that's the ego sees everything as a risk. And so you must really stay focused and centered, and recognizing that your prayers are there. Sometimes we can't even see the prayers because the ego goes, oh, that's like, makes an alarm out of it. And it actually is a prayer being answered, or a wish coming true. So be very, very aware of that. Let me just tune into this card and just see if there's anything else from Archangel Haniel. And an interesting image, because this looks like the Two of Wands, actually. The man standing there with the world in one hand, but I'm standing behind him. The only thing different about him is that he's what's the word I want to say? I can't waste time on words. He definitely has more weight, so he's more robust in his stature and his build. So there's a sense that you are, like there's something coming. There's something that you are able to kind of look at and see. Something's coming in, but you are really, let's say, abundant at this time. So as you are looking and viewing your situation, come from that place of abundance. So here, this weight is not a negativity, what I feel, but it's a place of prosperity and ownership, and having the foresight, to be aware of that. You see the world, you're standing at the top of the world, and you really take it all in, kind of embrace it. Actually, this card kind of reminds me of the Three of Wands as well, because it's a little bit between those two. So just be open to receiving and come from a place of prosperity. All right, so let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. All right, so we have the Dreamer, and this card is titled The Dreamer, usually the Fool, and Archangel Metatron. And the card says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So we were just talking about that, actually. So this is, I get a sense of dreams coming true. I mean, this seems like another week where things are unfolding, and, you're going through a new portal. We just are coming through, or just began the spring equinox. So things are opening up and blossoming. So start to look for the first buds or first signs of life, new renewal in your own life, and embrace it, not with your fear, but embrace it with your love. Embrace it with a sense of adventure and opportunity. So I'm getting a sense for the beginning of the week that we really need to be very open-minded, and don't let anything kind of shift you away from seeing the opportunities. If you are really in alignment with your higher self, and you really fine-tune this idea of always seeing everything, or turn a challenge or a negative into a positive, turn it from risk into opportunities, turn it from lack into abundance. And as you do this, you start to just really shift your life. It's like walking through a new portal, a new era in your life. It's kind of like stepping off of a cliff in a way, because we're so used to always seeing things in a negative way, and shifting our perspective is not always easy for us to do. So I get a sense too that just pay attention to how you focus, and try to catch yourself on how you focus, but put more of the focus on seeing the best in others, seeing the best in yourself, believing in yourself, trusting. Give this a try, and so that you can really start to reap the benefits of the universe's love and support, because it's always flowing in this way, and it's not judging anything. It's just tuning itself to what is your desire and what gives you joy. And so you have to do the same thing. Tune yourself to what gives you joy. It's not about what's right or wrong, but it's what makes you feel joy, what makes you feel inspired and loved, and what allows you to shine your light so brightly and to tap into that ancient wisdom that we were talking about at the beginning, that you own, that your soul owns. So that's really what I'm getting for the beginning of the week. Let's take a look at the middle of the week. Okay, so we have the Seven of Earth. And this card is, could be seen, it varies in various decks, but it could be a time of harvest or, waiting. Things are very close at hand. Things have developed, but it's just a little time, a little bit more time, and everything will be right. So it's kind of like waiting for the right moment or the right opportunity to present itself. And somehow I'm just getting a sense that this week, as you're nurturing and just, taking care of yourself, that this is helping you to prepare for the right opportunities and looking for the right opportunities and putting that into practice, looking at life as an opportunity will help things to kind of get ripe right away, help the moments to arrive and help you to align with them more readily. So I'm also getting a sense that it's not a question of can you or will you, it's a matter of noticing and putting yourself in a new vibration or new frequency of reality that allows you to see the opportunity. So they're there, but it's a matter of just recognizing them, and that comes through a shift and keeping yourself balanced through activities that bring you joy and that help realign your energy. Let me just tune into this card and see if I get any additional information from the middle of the week. Just a sense of, like I said, what I'm seeing is a sense of inner contentment, a sense of pride. I'm like seeing, I think, like the King of Pentacles here. It's interesting I'm getting all of these images from the tarot, but it's kind of like, you feel confident, you feel good about what you've done from what I'm seeing, and as you get in this place, like the king, you start to have that Midas touch, this generous, caring person, and you really start to see the world differently, and you start to feel abundant, even though you may feel like you don't have a lot. All of a sudden you value the subtleties of life, gratitude. You have more gratitude and appreciation, and this truly makes you feel wealthy and rich, and this will allow you to put you in that place of, seeing the right opportunities, and when the time is ripe for you to take and embrace them. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the card for the end of the week, for the weekend. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Knight of Earth, and it says loyal, dedicated, honorable, or kind. So this could be, when the court cards show up, they represent either someone or a personalities or aspects that we need to embrace for ourselves in this week. And I'm just getting a sense, as I just said, that is the thing that's more important about this card, is that we embrace the ideals of this particular night, which is someone who's dedicated and who's loyal and who works hard. And so the card says that it's time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. All right, a guardian angel. So, you know, this is kind of giving me an indication that you need to really kind of maybe take some time. So again, you know, here we have this card where, you know, of waiting and being a little bit patient and putting ourselves in a place where we can see those opportunities. And so this is also getting a sense that for the weekend, and I'm just getting a sense for the whole week, throughout the week, but in particular, someone who you find dependable, and someone who really is dedicated. They're not in a rush. This night is not one to rush. He's going to take his time. He's going to really get involved. Someone like someone who is good-natured, and who is, I don't know why I want to say charitable, but someone who really cares about the others and the work that they do, that they dedicate themselves to, is because they really want to make sure that others have what they need, and they care about the quality of the work that they do. So they're going to see it through no matter what. They're going to, you know, see it through the whole process. They're not going to leave it up to someone else to kind of handle things and pass off the buck. This person is someone who's going to do it himself and oversee every detail, every aspect of the plan to make sure it's done well. So this could be someone coming that you may find resourceful or helpful in this way. And you may want to, you know, this is someone you could definitely trust to be of assistance to you. But I get a stronger feeling too that this is how you need to be as well this week. And so, you know, take care of yourself and be dedicated. I'm getting the feeling this is about being dedicated to your perception of your world, and really, you know, being, again, putting your eyes to the details of looking at opportunities that are coming towards you, and, you know, being very committed to that process that will open you up and help you shift. So in huge ways. So let me just tune into this card and see if I get any additional information about this card. And I'm not really seeing anything additionally about this card. So let's take a look at the card that I pulled from the bottom of the deck. And I'll put it here. Wow. So we have Queen of Earth. All right. So it says thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. And this card says, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So, you know, this card always reminds me of, because my grandmother was a Taurus, so it reminds me of someone who's very resourceful, who is like a huge, a mother to everyone, someone who's really big on family and community. And this is, you know, kind of the week looks like that we just really need, what's going on underneath everything is that we really need to take a sensible approach, be very thoughtful this week. I'm just getting a sense of a warm energy, a very giving energy, very nurturing this week. So nurture ourselves. Here we have this card, sensitivity. So this week, be nurturing not only to yourself, take care of yourself, but also be nurturing to others. I'm just getting a sense, I'm just feeling like this love just channeling and flowing through our hearts and flowing out to others around us. And, just really creating a bond this week, a really strong bond and connection with everything, with our desires, our dreams, with opportunities, with people. And this bond of love is what it seems to like almost be weaving together this beautiful tapestry of light and harmony in our lives and our world and our interaction, our relationships this week. So it's just a beautiful feeling. And it's about, going back to the beginning, just striking a balance, focusing. And what I was trying to say before is really being dedicated to your alignment. And I was talking about bringing this energy of the night, or utilizing the energy of the night. Focus on your alignment this week. Focus on what gives you joy. Don't waste any time on the negative or those details that, just give you lots of anxiety or cause you to worry, or something that someone said, or something that was done, and something from the past. Don't hold on to any of that stuff. Just refocus your attention and have an intention this week to be like our queen, to be warm, to be loving, to be nurturing to yourself, to others. Be, as it says here, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And I think that's going to be the crux of this whole week, and the success and the light, because now we have an opportunity to shine our light. This is what this is about right now. It's about you activating your light frequency of your higher self as a real tangible experience that not only you feel, but that others feel. It's time for us to change the world by letting them feel our light, feel the enormous capacity of love and truth. By following your own truth, by focusing on your own alignment, you tip the scales. Okay, between light and darkness, you tip the scales and you inspire others to engage their light as well. And they can feel it. That's why I feel about this card. This sensitivity is huge in all of this, and I really feel, because we have this number of earth cards here, that we're grounding this light this week. We're starting to really ground this into our material world on all levels, because this light inspires abundance. It inspires health and wealth, and it inspires knowledge and increase of activity, and the unfolding of dreams and realities and life experiences, and this is what we're blessed to be engaging in our lives at this time. So this feels like a very beautiful week of energy, that we have an opportunity, and that seems to be the word for this week, an opportunity to view our world in a different way. When I think back to that man that looks like the Two of Wands or the Three of Wands, and it's a robust composure, it gives me a sense that we have an opportunity to recreate, to revision our world through our own actions and embracing a new lifestyle is what this really is. This is really embracing a new way. And so be the light and the way for the world, as you are all sons and daughters of the Most High. So now, be the light and the way for the world. So I send you much love and angel blessings, and I thank you all for your birthday wishes. I felt so much love, and my birthday was the most special I think it's ever been, and I know it's because of all the prayers. I just had such an appreciation and gratitude. And if you are looking for an angel reading, then you can contact me at my website at theangelschool.com, which you will find in the description link below. And join us on Facebook, as I'll be back there this week doing the daily angel card messages. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And God bless you all. And I'm surrounding you with wings of love. Until next week. Bye-bye.